So we've arrived in our first destination in Serbia, Melanci. So basically, this place is my uncle's place. Very nice. Yeah, I came here very often as a child and have some very fond memories of here. Even in the back garden over here, used to have a few pigs over here. One was called Belka, I remember. And yeah, I used to spend a lot of my childhood around these places. I remember over here especially, there's the water which kind of smells a little bit eggy and a bit of a different colour, and that's because of sulfites in the water. The village here is all sort of divided into sort of squares. So like you'll see at the end of each street there's a crossroad, and the crossroad, it kind of just all, if you look from above, I'll put a drone footage up, but you can see that it's all sort of divided in squares. This place, part of Serbia, is called Vojvodina, and it's known for being very, very flat. Now, you probably won't have seen anything like it before, but it literally, you can see for miles and miles, the fields and stuff like that is just vast. You can't see the other end, it's that flat, and it's crazy. My mum was apparently saying that it was covered in water one time, and it was a sea, and maybe that's why over time it's sort of turned into a sort of a flat area as time's gone by. But yeah, we've slept okay. It's really hot over here. It's like 35 degrees. Got a lot of plums growing on the trees, and what the Serbs do with the plums, they usually turn it into rakia, which is an alcoholic spirit. I've got one on the table actually. I'll go get it. Here we go, 10 AM. Cheers. That's also a tradition over here. You usually have rakia in the morning, so like a spirit with a Turkish coffee, and yeah, it's great. So you can see there's a lot of plums around here. We've had some lovely homemade tomatoes yesterday, and they were incredible. Homemade watermelon, well, not homemade watermelon, sorry, you know, locally grown watermelon. The watermelon here is better than you've probably tried in a lot of places, honestly. It's the best watermelon I've ever tried. So yeah, that's it. Gonna go head to the banya now, check that out. It's a place where my uncle goes very often. So we're just on our way now. As you can see, this is what it's like around Melanci in the town. Got very funny memories of around here. Usually you got to watch out for the geese that roam the streets because they can be quite aggressive. So as you can see, this is the lake, and it's pretty much completely dried out. It's only just got this little bit of water here. Now, this has actually been proven to be some healing mud. But yeah, I have a fond story of this place. So me and my cousin, you know, it had some water previously, probably about that much, all over. And we come to a predicament where we needed to cross this place to get to this side. And we thought, oh, we'll take the lazy option and not go all the way around, and we'll just go straight through. Bad idea. Because the mud was sort of a bit like quicksand, and as soon as you sort of stood in it, that was it. You just got stuck in it and tripped over, and yeah, and that didn't go to plan really. I got a bit too dirty, and yeah, but we had a good laugh. So that was a good fond memory of here. There's also a place here for all sort of disabled people. My uncle goes here quite a lot as he's in a wheelchair. He had an accident when he was sort of around his 20s, where as a young lad he used to like going to the beach and jumping into the water. And one time when he jumped in, it hit a rock and broke his neck in 2 places. So he was lucky to survive. Thank God he's alive. But yeah, it's made him sort of paralyzed for life since then. He's able to sort of have mobility in a couple of his fingers and his hands, but everything below that is sort of unusable, so he can't walk or anything like that, which is a big shame. But you know, I've learned a lot from him because, you know, out of my mum's brothers, he seems to be a very kind of positive person, and for having that kind of catastrophe happen to him, I really look up to him to see how he's pushed through it, how he stays positive. And you know, he's doing things like writing poems, writing little books, you know, always part of the community. He's been on like a TV series before. So yeah, he's a great guy. I love him to bits.